will give it up to Allen. They're going to give up that shot to her. Reese puts it up. Count the bucket. Body bucket and one for Angel.
WV, gang up against me. Angel Reese breaks silence on Stephanie White rejecting Sky, offered to coach Fever and Clark. Angel Reese has spoken out about Stephanie White's decision to return as head coach of the Indiana Fever and build the team around star player Caitlin Clark. Reese, who plays for the Chicago Sky, is evidently frustrated by White's choice, which seems to prioritize Clark over Reese's own aspirations. In a candid interview, Reese acknowledged the stark contrast between her own reputation and that of Clark. Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star, Reese said. If I was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said, because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she's young. She's only 22. Reese went on to criticize the Fever's new direction under White's leadership. The Fever have a new coach in Stephanie White, and Angel Reese is throwing a temper tantrum yet again. Why is this even a surprise at this point? She said. Reese seems to feel that White's choice to build around Clark is a personal slight against her. The transformation of the Fever under Clark's leadership tells a compelling story. As Reese acknowledged, the team has become the best defensive team, the best passing team, and the number 6 seed for the playoffs. This success is a clear endorsement of White's strategy. In analyzing White's decision, Reese suggested that the coach may have been influenced by the contrasting reputations of the two players. Clark's reputation is built on her undeniable talent, her work ethic, and her intense focus on the game. Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple. Reese's own reputation, on the other hand, is marked by her charisma and outspoken nature, as well as public feuds, controversies, and what some describe as unnecessary drama. This perception of Reese as a disruptive influence may have played a role in White's calculus. Several WNBA stars, both black and white, have criticized the league's commissioner for not properly condemning the racial hate directed at the Clark-Reese rivalry on social media. In this context, White's decision to focus on building a high-performing team around Clark's talents, rather than engage with the media spectacle and off-court distractions associated with Reese, is understandable. For Angel Reese, watching White focus on building a super team in Indiana must be frustrating, the article notes. Reese had her own ambitious plans for the Chicago Sky, and seeing those plans sidelined in favor of Clark's rise in Indiana is clearly a source of resentment. However, the article suggests that Reese's frustration is misplaced. The WNBA has been striving to grow its fan base and boost viewership, and the rivalry between Reese and Clark could be exactly what the league needs. Clark is just at the epitome of the intersection of social media, pop culture, and fan engagement in a way that we've never seen, and she's moving the needle forward for all athletes. In this light, White's decision to build the Fever around Clark makes strategic sense. The Fever are becoming one of the most talked-about teams in the league, and it's essential for the team and the league to capitalize on Clark's star power. Failing to do so risks losing some of its brightest talent to international leagues or other opportunities. Reese, on the other hand, knows that her own status in the league is tied to this rivalry. She's aware that her name being mentioned alongside Clark helps build her personal brand, but it's clear she doesn't want to play second fiddle. Reese's confidence and competitive spirit are well known, and she has reportedly been telling teammates, friends, and even some media outlets that the Chicago Sky will crush the Fever next season. This bold prediction is classic Reese, as she thrives on competition and she's always ready to challenge anyone standing in her way. However, the article suggests that Reese's words may come back to haunt her. White's experience as a coach, combined with Clark's relentless work ethic, makes the Fever a formidable opponent. Reese's comments might fire up the Sky, but it also puts a spotlight on her performance. Now every game between the Sky and the Fever will have fans wondering if Reese's predictions will come true or if she'll end up eating her words. Ultimately, the article frames this rivalry as not just about a regular season matchup, but about pride, ambition, and proving who really has what it takes to reach the top of the WNBA. Reese's bold words and White's strategic vision are adding fuel to the fire, and fans are eagerly anticipating the clash between these two powerhouse teams. The article concludes by emphasizing the significance of White's decision and Clark's impact on the league. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. Fever fans are celebrating Stephanie White's return, while Angel Reese from the Chicago Sky reportedly has some serious issues with the decision.